And the NHL commissioner, Gary Bettman, joins us live now. And Gary, a lot of those fans are celebrating this morning, not even just fans of hockey, just sports fans in general. Here's the thing. It sounds like it's more of a framework than really a list of dates to circle on a calendar. When do you think that the first puck is going to drop, Gary?
It will be at some point over the summer. By the way, good morning, and it's great to be with you. The framework is intended to be a bit evolutionary. We're going to take things one step at a time because the health and safety of our players, or all of our personnel and all of our communities is of paramount importance. So we've been in a self-isolation stage. Early June, we're going to have our training facilities open because our players haven't been able to work out or skate, so they want to get back in shape. And then when we get the sense that they're ready and we get the sense as to how long we need for training camp, we'll move to the training camp phase, probably at some point in July. And once we're done with training camp, we're then going to execute the plan that you just described so well in 2 hub cities. We don't want to be pinned down to specific dates because, as everybody knows, things are changing almost daily.
You did say yesterday that an essential component of this plan is going to be what you describe as rigorous testing. Tell us a little bit more about this testing and how often that's going to happen.
The medical people tell us that the safest way for us to do what we're planning to do is to be testing personnel, particularly the players, if not daily, at least every other day. For the scope of the tournament, we're talking about probably between 25 and 30,000 tests. Putting aside the expense, we also understand that we can't be doing the testing if it's going to interfere at all with any medical needs of any communities that we might be considering going to. Although the medical people are telling us that by the summer that testing should be in such abundance that 25 to 30,000 tests, while it sounds like a big number, will be infinitesimal relative to what will be available.
Gary, what happens when there's that first positive test, whether it's a player or a coach or someone affiliated with one of the teams? Are you going to have to shut the whole thing down?
The medical people are advising us that one test should not result in that. You quarantine that person. But obviously, if there's an outbreak, that would shut things down. Although we're not going to make that decision. The medical people will tell us what to do under the circumstances. As I think everybody knows, there's a lot of uncertainty, but we believe that having a framework and a timetable that we can adjust, it's another step in the return to some degree of normalcy. And we think that's really important because sports has always been a catalyst for bringing people together and helping communities heal. And
providing a much-needed escape during these times, especially. Gary, one more question here. So many of your players, hundreds of players in the NHL, they come from overseas. They come from Canada, Russia, Finland, Sweden. And, of course, Sweden never enacted the kind of lockdown that we've seen in our country. What are you going to do about these hundreds of players who are returning from other countries?
We have about 44% roughly of our players are in the cities in which they play. And 83% of our players are in North America. But you're right, 17% of our players are coming from outside of North America. They're going to have to come back. They're going to have to self-isolate. They're going to be tested. We're going to have to make sure they're symptom-free, which is, again, why we're doing this in steps. We can use the individual training phase 2, as we call it, to do that and get everybody back together as a community. But once we go into training camp mode, there'll be lots of testing, not quite as much as when we're actually playing in phase 4, but we're going to be monitoring everything very closely because we know we've got to bring back a large group of people from all over, and we have to make sure as we're bringing them together, we're not bringing COVID-19 with them.
NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. Gary, I think you're going to pick up a lot of hockey fans over the next few months. Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Great to be with you. Be well.